The amount of people that say gaming is dead nowadays is crazy. And the only reason I'm talking about this is because a TikTok came across my For You page and he was defending this take like his life was on the line or something on some like 3-1 LeBron comeback. But here's a few clips from this video.
Gaming nowadays sucks and there's no more good games to play. Saying that is probably the easiest way to trigger most modern gamers. However, if y'all actually took the time to listen to them people who say that, I promise you realize that they kind of have a point. Cause see, most people who say that come from an era where you didn't have to, quote, expand your horizons to find a good game. Cause back in the day, if you wanted to find a good game, it was easy. Here you go. Here you go. No sports? That's fine. Here you go. You want a good detective noir story? There you go. We had variety back then. We had options and those games came complete. They didn't come with no microtransactions. Y'all remember when this dropped? Yeah, this shit wouldn't have happened back then. Stop getting upset with people when they say that there ain't no more good games left when you got games like this that come out and it take them 2 fucking years to fix the shit. Because when this dropped, it was finished. It was complete. I don't think y'all realize that when y'all tell people that they have to expand their horizons to find good games, that you're literally proving their point. Because if gaming was currently as good as it always has been, according to y'all, wouldn't nobody have to dig for shit. It would just be readily available in their face. Oh yeah, one last thing. When people say there ain't no more good games left, please stop suggesting these super niche ass games that only appeal to one type of person. You know damn well everybody ain't into turn-based RPGs. Cut the shit. So do I think gaming is dead? No. But is it as good as it used to be? Fuck no.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I do see where he's coming from for the most part, but I genuinely think modern gaming isn't dead at all. He said people who play Madden have this take, then he brings up a whole bunch of different games, which to be honest, I ain't even heard of, and you wanna know why? It's because they didn't do well. There's a reason why they ain't continued to bring those games back. Look at the sales for the NFL Street 2. It barely hits 500,000 sales in total when you have Madden 2004, which released around the same time, hitting 2 million copies sold within its first week. It is also important to note that the licensing for these games costs a lot of money. That's why they don't bring them back at all. When a game has a full monopoly over the entire industry, it's going to overshadow everything else, which makes its performance even worse in the long run. Hell, look at Overwatch. The game was basically dead until Marvel Rivals came out. Then they stood up, locked in, which isn't a bad thing now. And in my opinion, which this is a crazy take for me, I think Overwatch is in a better state than it is like a few years ago, but it's also better than Marvel Rivals. Competition is a good thing. It's healthy for the gaming sphere. Now, you would think I'm agreeing with the guy who originally made this TikTok, but remember, I only said if it's in like a certain genre of games. And most of these people do just go by like the best selling games. And look at these, right? This is a list from like 2024. If you play FPS or sports games, people probably think that these are the only good games out right now. But that's why I'm saying it's only dead within a certain genre, because for story games, we got Spider-Man, we got Persona franchise, we got Witcher 3, like come on, bro. But Selim, those are niche games. The casuals don't know about Persona, bro, like shut up. I say cap to that, bruh. These games have hundreds of thousands of active live players, bro. Then you got a Gunner game like Stellar Blade that's as niche as you can get, which almost has 200k active players. Look at the screenshot. You can't call them niche if they're averaging like 100k active like players, right? So it's like calling it niche is like crazy, you know what I'm saying? Then don't get me started on the Souls games. This is like the best type of genre in my opinion. Like Elden Ring is right there. And even Night Rain, the amount of time I've been playing on that freaking game is crazy. It's like I'm in like unemployed for real, bruh. I'm trying to beat the Everdark Gaping Jaw. Been on him for 10 hours. I still haven't beat him, bro. If anybody could carry me, let me know, please, bro, in the comments. It don't even got to be a FromSoft game either, because you got Lies of P, which is also really good in its own remark, and it's not a FromSoft game. So this is what I was saying earlier. It's good competition. Now, what do we do moving forward? Because I'm not gonna lie, if we're talking about like gaming is dead, it's only for like sports and shooter games, in my opinion. And I'm only saying possibly for shooters, right? Just because I can't like see Splitgate like 2 taking over freaking COD anytime soon for that, or any other shooter games for that matter too. Like Defiant, I think that's what it was called. Like that game was like low-key mid. What I think we need to do is stop funding COD or Madden or shit, even 2K if the game is in a bad state. Because if people continue to buy these games, the notoriety, like they only buy the games because they have notoriety behind them, right? They have no incentive to improve upon it because people year after year will just keep buying the same slot. But that seems impossible to do just because like buying it every year, like some people do it for a living, right? Like EA FC is the biggest example of it. People will always say like, I'm not gonna buy the next FIFA, to then buying it day one. Like F it. In my opinion, right, bring like COD Mobile to PC and make it the game, the last COD project. Like forget about Black Ops 7. I'm not buying that and I won't be there. EA needs to do the same thing with FIFA. Just work on one game, right? Don't do like every year changing it up, you know what I mean? It just does not make sense in the modern era. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. I did find this tweet that kind of summarizes with what I was going on. But yeah, like and subscribe if you want more videos like this. And yeah, see ya.